or these guys, are just eating bees. Welcome back, people of YouTube, to another video, and today you can see I've done more to the floor. And let me get out this mode. And yeah, so I decided that having a circular base is kind of hard to have if you're putting a bunch of machines. It's easier to connect the pipes if it's a square. And I forgot to tell you a few last episode about my bush farm. As you can see, I have a few more bushes in my inventory. I guess you could say I'm a bush collector. So I have some plans for this episode, and I have a lot of plans. So this cobblestone generator, we're going to make it automatic. By first, we're going to go here. Not there. Get a transfer pipe, which is just made from stone slabs, glass, and redstone. So we're going to get some of those, and then go and put this up here. That gives us transfer nodes for items, of course, because what else would you use it for, right? And over here is better barrels, which is basically a storage device for multiple items, or not multiple items, multiple of the same item. And then a world interaction upgrade, which basically makes the transfer nodes dig the cobblestone. So we will place the transfer node on top. We will place some, or actually we'll just place some cord coming off. I guess this is far enough. And then we can, I'm going to make it a little more fancy by doing it like that. And I'm placing 2 better barrels. So basically it's going to go from in there to here. So we're going to put in the world interaction upgrade. And it's basically, automatically doing that so that we can use those materials for making our base. And for now, I'm just going to make a chest to put all of our stuff in. Now that we have a chest to put all our stuff in, because I did a little bit of off-cam work to get all this ready. We only need to take what we need. I also got myself some armor and fought a few creatures in order to get some of the materials for that. Let's just take, we don't need that. Let's just take some steak. Take some steak. That sounds like a really good rhyme. And then we will go to sleep before we go on our adventures. And also, in order to get all the way over there, which is some of them are more than 1,000 blocks or far, I guess you could say. I killed a bat off cam, which basically with the morph mod allows you to fly. We already have 4 stacks, or 5 stacks. Yeah, so it's constantly making more for us. And I will turn into a bat. You can see I've killed a few things off cam. And, so now we can actually fly around, which is really nice. But you can see in the bottom we only have 3 hearts. So we kind of have to be careful from things that shoot at us. So I'll see you in the first place. Here is the first place. I was just digging some trees, I guess you could say, and I found this floating castle, which we are very far above the ground. We can't even see it. And it's a nice floating castle, I would say. And of course there's a chest in it. There's some glowstone underneath the chest. Let's just dig around just to make sure it's not a trap. I don't think this could be a trap unless there's something below the glowstone. Nope, that's it. Let's open up the chest and see what's inside. Wow. Just flowers. I guess I'll take it to gather up all the things we get from all this adventure. Let's fall down. You can also see I found this. I'm not quite sure what it does, but I feel like I'll know soon enough. You can see some crazy things going on. They're doing some sort of thing. I have no clue. I'll see you at the next place. So we are at the next place, and this place is like a grave site. And there's multiple of these, so I'm hoping that the treasure is good. Let's just make sure there's nothing no traps in this. Let's just open it up. We got some emeralds and some paper. Might as well just get everything, because, yeah. I'll see you in the next spot. The next spot is this house. Looks a little abandoned. I bet they don't care if I take their stuff or not. Wow. Wait, what's that say? I don't know. Let's see what it says. It doesn't say anything. Wow. This treasure isn't as good as I thought, but I'll see you in the next area. This area is the area that surprises me the most. Like, look at how fancy this house is. Like, I don't have a house this fancy. There's like levers and chests. There's some food. Let's check the furnaces. Nope. What's down here? More food. We're kind of stocked up on food now. Oh, another furnace. Oh, furnace. That's the same chest. I guess that's all that's in this big house. Let's go into this, which, they have a cactus. I guess that's kind of nice. It's just a normal library. Another normal library. That's a really cool planting area. Is there any other buildings? Yeah, of course there's more buildings. This is very tall. I don't know how they'd ever get out. I guess I could just leave them there. Wow. Oh, smeltery. We need this. This is nice. I finished up mining up the smeltery. I also took a trip home to put away some of our stuff so that we can carry even more stuff back home. So let's go in here. There's a chest, enchanted book, and a bunch of enchanted scrolls and stuff. Okay, let's just get out. I still hear those bees. Any other place? Oh, this place is kind of cool. Wow, there's lots of books in here. Diary of a Tinkerer. Wow, it's like a book. Or like a real book. I guess I can take these books. I would also like to have item frames. That would be nice. Okay, what's in here? Oh, a bunch of swords and armor and arrows. I'm just gonna take a bow and arrow. That's technically all I need. So, anything else? This is kind of a wow. I think he is very good at sleeping. Either that or he was just newly crafted. There's probably not anything in this one. Oh yeah, there is. Wow, that's very weird. Oh, lots of things in here. Oh, I want these. Because then we can get into Tinker's Construct without having to craft anything. Oh wow, that had a lot in it. That is a lot of stuff. I'm back. That might have seemed like a really short time to you, but that was actually, I started recording the first part of this video, I guess you could say like 4 days ago. So yeah. So I took back all the stuff in those two buildings back to my base, and then, yeah, I put it all in chests and stuff. So this is another place we can go. So let's go down and see what's in the first chest. Okay, a bunch of random stuff. Let's go and see what's in the second one. I don't know what that does. But let's just put it on, cause, or how do you even do that? Is it that? Oh, then you put it on there. Okay. So I'll see you in the next location. I found another one of these things. I'm still not all the way sure what it is, but whatever. I am at our next location. You can see there's like this bridge thing. I don't know if there's anything in the bridge. I don't think so. But there's also a house over here. And let's see if there's anything in the house. Wow. You don't need stairs, but I guess it's helpful. Just what I thought. A bunch of cobwebs and bones. As usual. Anything in that? Nope. Let's go out to the final area. I am at the final area, and it's just like the one that we had before. I don't know if there's anything different this time, but let's see. There's a crowbar, that's nice. And, whoa, lots of lag. And, oh, there's another ring. And we have some coal coke. So I'll be back once I'm back home. On the way back I found another one of these. Let's see what's inside. Okay. Which thing? I guess we don't need these cobwebs. They even stack. Why weren't they stacking before? Well, that's nice. Let's get that. What's in here? There's gold. And another thingy. Did those stack? No. We don't need a mushroom. I put all the stuff that we got from our adventures in these right here. Starting out with the pattern chest, which just has a bunch of patterns. This has even more, just a bunch of copies of the patterns. A helmet also. This has a bunch of things, including the smeltery. Or, actually, I'll set up the smeltery real quick. In order to make, like, all the stuff we need, like, this isn't a fully functioning one yet. Like, we need stuff to pour into this and to store lava, like, to power it. In order to make that, we need to make some of these and then just smelt them. And I am out of sand. But I think that will be enough. Now that I'm ready to add all the parts that make this thing work, I also added some stone bricks around the outside to make it look fancier. And not there because saves money, I guess you could say. So you can see here, let me just go over here. The first crafting table has seared faucets. Second, smeltery controller. Third, seared tank. And fourth, smeltery drains. So we basically, let's first get out our smeltery drain. Place these on top of these. Then we can place these there. So basically it just pours out there. And then we can get out this. So now you can see. Let's see if it's okay with these stone bricks. Or actually, before we put those up, remember in a previous episode I was telling you I was going to make a chisel? Well, it's already ready, and all you need is a stick and an iron ingot. So once you have that, you can click with that and put an object or a block you want to change in it, and you can see there's lots of different designs that you can try it. I'm going to try that one, see what it looks like. That looks good, I guess. Just like a lighter version. Yes, basically we could just put ores in here. I don't know why that's there. I can put ores. Don't stand in it, or else it will get your blood, I guess you could say. It would also hurt you. Let's see. Do we have anything we can smelt? Oh yeah, like all this gold. Let's see how much gold we can get from all this. So basically we're like melting the metal. That's basically what we're doing. And I made a quite tall one, so you can see there's lots of slots. Like the taller it is, the more slots or spots you have. I'm gonna make it even taller. If I can get enough, that is. No, that's not enough. But if I get enough, oh, you could see that it's melting it into gold. And if we get a ingot somewhere, let's just use iron and put it here and put that on. I'm basically making a mold so that I can pour out the gold into there, and it makes a gold ingot, and I can take that. You can also make gold blocks with these, which I have 2 of, because if you want to take out all the stuff at once, it's kind of nice to have multiple. But with this, you don't really need multiple. And you could just take the block, turn it into ingots, and then you're good. You can see when I hover my mouse over it, it shows how many ingots we have left. And you can see it's going down because I'm pouring it out. So it's basically like a storage system for your ingots. We can't make another block, but we can make ingots to get the rest out. Now that we have the smeltery set up, we can use the tool forge to actually make tools with it. So I'm guessing our wall is going to be here, so I can like put it there. I think would look nice. So here's all the different types of tools we can make. I think our achievement book has, I think it's in this one, yeah, our quest book. I think when we go here and here, it says that we can make a hammer. So we can make it out of, like, I think any material like iron. And so basically, in order to make a hammer, let's see what we need. So we need 2 of those, 1 of that, and 1 of that. So let's see if we have any of those pieces first. I don't think so. No, we don't. So let's go in here and get the tool rod. Or no, that doesn't use a tool rod. This is how you make those patterns. You basically just put wood, the planks, and sticks, and it gives you patterns. We could put this in the stencil table and make one of those. Oh, we already have that. We need this. And I think that's all we need. One of these things has what we need, a part builder. So we can go in here which the smeltery will act as our better part builder. But for now, we kind of have to do, I think it has to be, yeah, it has to be flint, I think. There's flint. We only have one though. I guess we should just do this. Oh. I don't think that's gonna work. We can make stone plates, or using that one, and stone tool rods using that one. Yeah. So then a stone one. We can pour that on there. Now we have a tool rod, a stone plate. So now we have a plate pattern. Oops. Now we have a blank pattern, which I'm just gonna put up there. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the hammer itself. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have that smelting. We just gotta wait for that to get all the way smelted. Now that's smelted, we can make a thing for it. And now we have a lot more casts for this. We don't need that one. So, oops. Let's put that down. And we only have iron left. So, let's click on that. I think that needs a lot more than it has, yeah. Hammerhead. Let's make 2 of these because that's what the recipe requires. Wait, do I even have enough? Do I need to use all my iron? Okay, good, there's more in there. And did we get any more? Oh yeah, we got some on our trip somewhere. Let's continue this. Let's make another. And let's make a tool rod for it. And that's all we need. So let's go to the hammer tab. Push this. Use the iron tool rod and these things. I found out that you need a tough tool rod instead of a normal tool rod. We made a hammer. This is good. So now that we have a hammer, we can mark off that achievement, I think. Yep. So, wait, we have to make that too. So, let's find out how to make that. Which one is it? Okay, so we need a few more parts. I'm gonna go over here to the part builder or the stencil table to find out what some of these are. Now that we have this, we can make another another cast for it. Hopefully we have enough to like actually make everything, all the casts. So let's go here. Actually, not yet. Let's put that cast back wherever it went. Oh, there it is. And what metal should we make this one out of? I guess iron again. And let's pour it. And then we made it. Let's go here. Actually, we need to grab that. And place it there. I'm guessing that needs a tough tool rod, yeah. And I'm not going to make that out of iron because it's going to be expensive. We need another big plate. I'm going to go see if there's another pattern chest over here. No. I'm just going to make a chest. Now that I have a chest, we can start pouring this. Hopefully we have enough. I don't think we do. Let's see if we have any iron down here. Yep, a few things of it. There's some more over here. We also need a tough tool binding pattern so that we can basically like attach the head to the tool itself, which we didn't need that for the previous item, but we need it for this one. Now that we have this thing, let's put some iron on it, and all we need left is just that and a tool rod, because I want to have it fancy, have the whole thing be made of iron. Let's go here, put that there, and get our tool rod to finish it. Of course it starts raining. And thunderstorm. So there we go. Now that we have both of these, go back in our quest book. Oh. Really? For this I don't even care. Let's... Yeah. It's trying to trick me. So I'm just gonna make a wooden one because I'm tired of it adding new stuff. And I need to try these out. It said that it digs like a 3x3 area. Well, that's kind of cool. And what about this? I think that does it for dirt. Yeah, that's for dirt. That's kind of cool. It's like a shovel and a pickaxe, except for they make a whole lot more. I made this one off cam so you don't have to watch it because you've already seen me make enough of these things. I made that one of stone. I bet it's going to tell me to make more. Wow. Wow. I have a feeling it's going to make me make everything. I think I'm going to have to leave this episode off here because it's already gotten really, really long. So if you enjoy watching things like this and enjoy watching me see that there's more than I thought there was in achievements, then you could push that like button or subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And you can also push the dislike button if you don't like watching my videos. Yeah. Thanks for watching. He is very good at sleeping. Either that or he was just newly crafted.